What's up guys, Damien here from RC. In this video series I'm going to be showing you guys some things to look out for when you're trying to buy a used RC, or if you're going to be trading a used RC. One of the first things that I recommend once you get your kit is to inspect it. Now I'm using my I call brand new Traxxas Summit. I just recently traded this for my Slash. This was the girlfriend's vehicle, and wasn't really getting as much use out of it that the kind of use that she wanted. So as you can see, it is quite dirty, and I'll go over a little bit more on a little close-up on what it looks like. It's pretty dirty, and one of the things that bothers me when you're buying a used RC, I expect that it was used. That's fine, but clean it. One of the biggest things is clean it before you send it. That bothers me because, for one thing, it doesn't take very long to do. Two, it makes you look a lot better, and it's just a lot more professional. And when you get an RC, you expect it to be brand new, shiny, and all that jazz. But when you buy it used, you obviously know it's been used, so it's not going to be all shiny. But nevertheless, it's still nice to see cleaner than this RC. So I'll show you guys a little bit about how dirty it is inside. So we'll take off the shell and I'll show you guys what it looks like underneath. And here it is, guys. Underneath the shell, opened up. I know you guys all pretty much already know what it looks like underneath, so I'm not going to explain anything. But as you can see, the actual chassis itself and everything on top, it's not too bad a shape. But the tires are dirty. Inside the boots, inside there, is dirty. Just little things that they could have cleaned up. Alright guys, so there she is. Inside of my sink, my laundry sink. It's an extra deep tub, but it's not very wide, so it barely fits inside of there. So all I basically do, a lot of guys I see, they just spray it down with water, which is fine, dandy. It does do the job just fine. But I find something that works a little bit better, that takes away the grease and the grime a little bit better, a little bit easier, and kind of puts a little bit of a sheen to it as well, a little bit of a shine. So it most definitely helps with the cleanliness and whatnot of the vehicle. So what I use is just some simple green. What I do is I throw it into this little jug right here, throw 50-50 into it, 50 water and half simple green, and then I just spray her down and wash it off afterwards, and gets her nice and clean, takes all the crud off and gets her all nice and shiny. So inside there as well, maybe. So I'm gonna go over a little bit, guys, and then I'll be drying it off the air compressor. So nice thing about this kind of stuff is, you know, like this RC, it's, you know, waterproof. So it doesn't really matter what you kind of do to it. It won't be hurt. But if you're gonna clean an RC that's not waterproof, then what you do is just take all the electronics out and wash it from there. So get that side, turn it over. Be liberal with this stuff, it's not going to hurt it. Rinses off and just takes it off the grease and stuff, so don't worry about using too much, and it's got lots there. So alright, there she goes, and now for the rinsing. So this is the pretty boring part here, guys, so I will see you guys once I get to the drying process. Alright guys, all ready to go. Sort of. Alright guys, all ready to go. Put on the old air nozzle. Perfect. ready to go. Alright, so I also washed the body itself. I didn't show that on camera, but I just washed it. Same thing, sprayed her down, let her soak for a little bit, and then just washed her right off. So the body I'm not too concerned about, it's just the rest of it I'd rather get dry before it starts to rust, or at least closer to rusting. So I'll just off to the side. Perfect. And then yeah, simple as I don't know, blow drying a vehicle. So yeah. Just go over the whole thing, make sure she's nice and dry. And voila. You got a nice pressure washed and clean RC. So I'll show you guys what she's done, what she looks like after I'm done drying her off. Alright, there she is, guys. Nice and shiny, clean. Probably not as clean as it really could be, but I'm not too concerned because I'm going to be taking everything apart anyways, licking it over and making sure everything is hunky-dory. Tires I'm not too concerned about. I'll probably be re-washing those, but I got to re-inspect those anyways. But there you go, guys. That's what she looks like after. There you go, guys. First video of the series. Now I'm going to be putting these in all kinds of order because they don't necessarily need to be in any kind of specific order. It just needs to be said. So I'm just putting it out there, and at least they'll all be out there for you to see. So that's my first video. Wash her down, get her nice and clean. It makes it a lot easier for the inspection process. And as well, on the flip side, if you're going to be selling somebody your used RC, wash her down, clean her up for the guy. He's going to really appreciate it a lot more than if you send it to him dirty like this one was. This one actually really wasn't even that bad, but I have had RCs sold to me that were a lot dirtier than this. It's unfortunate, but I guess some guys just don't like to clean their RCs. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video here. Stay tuned, subscribe for more videos here that I'm going to be putting in this series, and really any other videos I'm going to be putting out. So yeah, subscribe, comment, like, all that jazz, and we'll see you guys around.